Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I've got a very special haul to share with you guys. So I've got my January 6th pre-order here from Lavender Speckles. Today is Sunday, February the 4th. I received this yesterday, February 3rd, and had to use about all of my willpower not to just rip it open and go through everything. So I opened this just a few minutes ago and looked through everything. I sniffed a few things in the sampler. We'll talk about that in a minute. But just unpackaged everything. It's always packaged really well. And just went through and got everything out just for convenience sake for filming. So I'm so excited to go through everything with you guys. I got 2 of the samplers and then quite a few of her blends. So if you want to see what I picked up in the January 6th pre-order, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a blanket. This is probably going to be a long one, and please just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so just get comfortable, get settled in, because I've got quite a few things to share here. As y'all know, Lavender Speckles is one of my favorite vendors. I just adore Beth Wilson. She is the owner, and she is just a doll. She is here in my home state of Alabama, and I'm actually going to be meeting her in a couple of weeks. So I'm really excited about that. But anywho, in every order, she includes her business card and then a picture of her chickens, Lavender and Speckles. So cute. Also got a thank you card. It says, "Let's see your haul." And a thank you, which is so kind, with all of her social media. And if you're not in the Lavender and Speckles Facebook group, I highly recommend that you join that. Beth is really good about keeping everyone informed there. And she also does giveaways for different things each month, which I think is so great. She's just the kindest person. So I will leave her Facebook group as well as her website in my description box down below. So in this pre-order, she offered a few samplers. She offered a favorites, Lavender and Speckles favorite sampler, as well as a roasted pine cone sampler. I think she did strawberry pound cake and maybe one more. Beth samplers, if you're not familiar, are just really great. I typically don't really do advents or samplers or things like that from shops because of the quantity that you get. But Beth's are a little bit different. Beth includes three full-size bunts like this in each of her bags, and then a variety of scents. And I can actually do each bag, the sampler bag size, in my open concept because I can cut them in half and do in 6 warmers, which is great. So I really love her sampler. She offers a variety of scents, and I just feel like if she ever offers a sampler and I love the core scent that she's offering, I'm always going to get it. So I got the roasted pine cone sampler and the favorites sampler. And then she included this little note for me, which was so sweet. She wrote me a note and said that she included the donut shop Palo sampler. She's going to be releasing that in her upcoming pre-order in February. And you guys, she literally made my dreams come true with this sampler. We've been talking about it forever. And she asked for some feedback on some scents and some ideas and stuff. And she literally, I was not expecting her to send this to me. I was so excited. You can ask my husband. I screamed, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to smell these. So Beth, thank you so much if you're watching. That was so incredibly kind of you. You know how much I love Donut Shop and Palo Santo. I'm sure all of you do if you've watched my channel for any amount of time. It's literally my favorite. And for her to make a sampler like that, it's so awesome. So I'm going to share that with you, the roasted pine cone sampler, the Lavender and Speckles favorite sampler, as well as the bags that I got. So basically what I'm saying is I need to hush and get into the wax because this is going to be a long video. So without further ado, let me share with you this little sample I got. This is Tangerine Fizzy Pound Cake, and I'm really excited because I haven't really experimented a lot with like a heavy fruity bakery, especially citrus. I liked lemon bakery for a while and like cereal scents, and we had to go on a break because I just overdid it. I was super obsessed with cereal, and now I'm just like, yeah, I need to take a spring summer off. So tangerine, I don't know that I've ever smelled that oil or in a blend. So I'm really excited to see what this smells like. Tangerine fizzy pound cake. I'm assuming it's just like fizzy pop, tangerine, and cake. That is really bright and fun. So the tangerine is like a lighter citrus, which I much prefer. Sometimes orange can be a little too heavy. It's a little too much for me. I don't know. But this is like light and fresh and bright. This is really fun. You get that effervescence. You get that like, not tangy, that's not the right word, but it's just a little bit of citrus. It's just really fun. Sweet citrus, a little bit of fizz, and then that cake bakery note in there. This is gorgeous. I would definitely pick up a bigger bag of this. So that again is tangerine fizzy pound cake. I don't know if this is new and she's bringing it for the spring, but hopefully because it's really pretty. So super excited to warm that. So thank you so much. Samples are always appreciated. Okay, I'm going to start with the Donut Shop Palo Santo sampler, y'all know, because I'm so excited. And I did go ahead and peek and smell everything just because I'm so invested in this sampler. So I'm actually warming one of the scents right now in my office because I couldn't handle it, you guys. I just had to. Also, I'm getting ahead of myself. You can tell I'm rusty. Beth includes an invoice, which I love to just like check off what you ordered. And then she also puts a warm after date on the invoice, which I appreciate. So this says warm after January 31st. So I'm in the clear since it's the 4th. Okay. So when you order this sampler for her February pre-order, and I forgot the date, I will put it on the screen here, and I will also put the information in my description box. She's going to start doing monthly pre-orders and monthly releases, which I think is great. So when she does this, she's going to include a free sample of just the regular Donut Shop Palo Santo as a freebie if you order the sampler, which I think is great. It's always good to have a point of reference for the blend and what, just the regular OG blend. So Donut Shop and Palo Santo is cinnamon sugar donuts and Palo Santo, and it's just so good. It's a little bit of a spicier cinnamon, but mixed with Apollo really smooths it out, and it's very creamy. And once you melt it, I feel like the Apollo really blends with it and it tones down the spice. But I just love it so much. Okay, so let's just start here. The first one is Palo Santa, which y'all know is cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo, and roasted pine cones. She did this for the Christmas release. And y'all, this is the one that I was just like, I think I actually like this one a little bit better than the original because like it's everything. And it's not just because I suggested it. I really love it. So I'm so excited that this one is a part of the sampler. I have ordered so many bags of this because I just melt it all the time. And it's just every single thing, you guys. It's a banger. It's so strong. Beth's roasted pine cone is so good. I feel like her roasted pine cone, even if you're not a tree person, it doesn't lean tree to me. It's kind of like I don't want to say smoky because it's not like fire or campfire or anything like that, but it's just like it's a little bit smoky in the same way that like Palo Santo is. It's creamy and smooth. It's just beautiful. It blends so well with the other oils. And this is just like, is everything. So that is Palo Santa. I need this to go a little faster. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited to smell wax again and be home and with my wax. All right. Next up is Donut Shop and Palo Santo with Beach Marshmallow, which is her beach nights. So cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo, marshmallows, vanilla, sea salt, driftwood, and a hint of s'mores. Honestly, feel like you could put anything with beach nights and it would be good. So this is like a fresher, lighter version. I feel like it tones down the cinnamon a whole lot. I think that's going to be so good on warm. Yeah, I can barely detect the cinnamon in here, and it's normally pretty strong. Yeah, her beach nights is so good. You really get that sea salt, the driftwood. It's just so yummy. Really excited for that. This next one, when Beth and I were talking about like the final list and we were like trying to narrow down the blends, this was one that's like not a favorite of mine, but I was just like, we need some variety. I basically wanted to be selfish and just pick all of my favorite ones, but I was trying to like, and I'm sure she would want to appeal to more people. So there's like something for everyone. So this is Donut Shop and Palo Santo, vanilla fudge, and butterscotch. I'm not the biggest fan of butterscotch, but I felt like with the vanilla fudge would really smooth it out. And of course, with the cinnamon sugar donuts and Palo, hopefully it wouldn't be like too strong. It's creamy. I do get the butterscotch, but to me, it's leaning a little bit more like of a caramel than like true butterscotch, in my opinion. It's very creamy. It's not obnoxious at all. Like, in fact, I don't know if I smelled this and didn't know it had butterscotch in it, I don't know that I would say, "Ooh, that's butterscotch." It's very rich and creamy, but really nice, especially for someone who doesn't really care for butterscotch. So that is that one. Next, we have Donut Shop and Palo with coconut buttercream, cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo, coconut shortbread, and vanilla buttercream. Sounds really good. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a creamy coconut. It almost smells like a fresh, flaky coconut. Like when you open a fresh bag of coconut. Oh, that smells really nice. Coconut shortbread and her vanilla buttercream, y'all, is something special. I adore it. You can really smell it so strong in all of her blends. And yeah, it's really toning down the cinnamon sugar donuts as well. I feel like the Palo Santo, coconut shortbread, and vanilla buttercream are what I smell the most. It's very creamy, rich, bakery with coconut. And there's very little of that cinnamon from the cinnamon sugar donuts. This is gorgeous. So if you don't like spicy, this might be for you. I know Beth also, when she does samplers, she's really good about also offering them in bigger sizes. So you don't just have to buy like multiple samplers if you just are interested in one blend. She offers them in, I think, both small and her large bags, which is really nice. So if you don't really like spice, you could pick up this one. It's really pretty. Next, we have Donut Shop and Palo Santo with Sweet Woods. This is cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo, fireside marshmallows, and icy vanilla woods. This is the one that I have going right now because when I smelled this, I literally, like, not to be dramatic, but it changed my entire life. This is now my entire personality. I'm obsessed with this. I intend to get a few large bags of it. It is so good. Um, it's been going for probably 3 hours, and it is so strong. I've got Scentsy Bonfire Beach going in my open concept, and this scent right here is going in my office, and this scent is wafting through my entire house. It is just a banger. It is so good. Her Icy Vanilla Woods, I forgot what's in it, but it's like lavender, and then I think maybe vanilla birch, is it? I don't know, but this blend with the Donut Shop and Palo is every single thing. A little bit of the cinnamon sugar donuts I can detect. The icy vanilla woods is what I smell the most, and I'm so not mad about it. Definitely get the Palo. The marshmallow fireside just gives it a little bit of a smoke, a little bit of a sweeter, smoky vibe. Y'all, this is, if you like Best icy vanilla woods, which how could you not? Like, you really need this. Like, you totally need this. This is going to be like right up there with Palo Santo for me. So good. Okay, next up we have Donut Shop, Palo, and coffee for all of my coffee lovers out there. Cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo, and freshly brewed coffee. Beth does coffee so well. And this freshly brewed coffee is not going to be like strong like an espresso. It's more smooth. It kind of gives me more of like a latte vibe, a little bit of a creamy coffee. And then, of course, you get the cinnamon sugar donuts, and the Palo just gives it even more of a creamy vibe. This is gorgeous. It's so good. So if you like coffee and bakery, this is for you. Next, we have Donut Shop and Palo Strawberry Lavender, Cinnamon Sugar Donuts, Palo Santo, Strawberry Pound Cake, and Sweet Lavender. Say less. That's like literally me in a scent. Best Strawberry Pound Cake is so good. Like, she puts, I think, a little bit of lemon zest in her Strawberry Pound Cake, and you can really smell it in the best way. It just gives it a little extra something, and I can even smell it in this blend. I'm not really getting a whole ton of the sweet lavender on cold. It doesn't like stand out or anything. I feel like the strawberry pound cake does. I haven't warmed it yet, obviously, but I feel like if you don't like lavender, this might be okay for you to get. If the sweet lavender just gives it a little more of a sweetness, I think. It's not strong at all. So this is more like cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo Santo with strawberry pound cake, and maybe just a little hint of very sweet lavender. That is so good. Strawberry and lavender blend really nicely together. So really like that one. Next, we have Donut Shop and Palo with Mac Apple. For all you apple lovers out there, Tara, this one's for you. I know Tara loves Mac Apple. So this is so bright and fun. And normally when I think Mac Apple, I think of fall. This I feel like could be anytime. This Mac Apple is so nice and fresh, bright and fun. So this doesn't scream fall to me, even though it's cinnamon sugar donuts with Mac Apple. I feel like you could do this anytime. It's like you just cut into an apple. Really nice. Donut Shop, Palo, and apples. And then we have Donut Shop and Palo with cranberry birch, cinnamon sugar donuts, Palo, woodsy cranberries, and vanilla birch. And y'all know this is another one that I was like, oh, I don't know, it's cranberry, but people who like cranberry will like it. This is actually really nice. It says woodsy cranberries, and that's exactly what it is. It's not a super tart cranberry, and honestly, it's not like a sweet cranberry either. It is woodsy. It's more sweet than tart, I feel like, but it does have that woods element. That vanilla birch is gorgeous. And I feel like I smell the vanilla birch with the cranberry the most, and then the cinnamon sugar and Palo like maybe in the background. I'm not mad about it. It's really nice. And I don't even love cranberry, and I like this one, and I think I might get a bigger bag of it. And then last but not least, we have Donut Shop and Palo Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. Yes, please. This was actually my husband's favorite. I made him smell all of them with me, and he liked this one the best. And it's just juicy blackberry jam, cookies, Palo, and cinnamon sugar donuts. This one's also not really spicy cinnamon. I'm getting more of the blackberry jam butter cookies. And this is a really, really sweet blackberry jam. It's not like, it's a little different to me. It's more of a jam and less of the cookies. I get a little bit of the cookies, but I mostly get the blackberry jam. It's really nice though. That is Donut Shop Palo Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, and that is the Donut Shop and Palo Santo sampler. I am so excited. I hope you all pick it up if you love Donut Shop and Palo as much as me. I'm hoping Beth is going to do like a version 2 of it, because there were so many other scents that when she was narrowing it down that had to be eliminated, and I was so sad about it. And so hopefully if this one does well, she'll do a version 2. Okay, so now let's do the roasted pine cone sampler. So Beth, I think, said this was her best-selling sampler to date, which I'm not surprised, because roasted pine cones is such a fun, beautiful oil, especially Beth's. I actually picked up a bag of just roasted pine cone. I think I've done that a few times because hers is so good. And you can just throw it in with anything. Oh, and she actually includes one. Okay. Just roasted pine cones. And which is great. Again, I really like when vendors do that, so like a baseline scent. It's like a smell tree, but it's not tree. It's more of a smoky tree, roasted. And it's more like the pine cone or like the tree bark and not the needles. That even makes sense. I don't know, but this is the most beautiful oil. I hope I never get tired of it because I've been melting like all of the roasted pine cones fall, winter. I'm still doing it and it's February now. Still not tired of it. So roasted pine cone. And then we have vanilla pine cones, sweet and creamy vanilla blended with roasted pine cones. Sounds delicious. I haven't smelled any of these yet, so these are all new. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. That is definitely a very sweet, very creamy vanilla. I love vanilla with roasted pine cone, so it smooths it out, gives it a little bit of sweetness. This is gorgeous. I think this one's going to be really popular. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Next, we have cake and pine cones, strawberry pound cake, vanilla buttercream, and pine cones. 3 of my favorite scents. Again, her vanilla buttercream is just so good, as well as her strawberry pound cake. She has such a good one. Yeah, these 3 blend beautifully together. I love that. That is cake and pine cones. If you're a seasonal melter, that would be a really good one for spring and summer. Ooh, next we have honey spice pine cones. Sweet honey pears with a touch of spice blended with roasted pine cones. I love sweet honey pear. Oh my goodness, that is sweet. Sweet pear, roasted pine cone. It says a touch of spice. Just a little bit. But that sweet pear is front and center. Gorgeous. I love that. I love sweet honey pear though. Her sweet honey pear cotton candy zucchini bread is in my like top 5 scents from her. I love it so much. Okay, so next we have Palo peppermint pine cones. Creamy Palo Santo and roasted pine cones with just a touch of peppermint. If I'm not mistaken, I think Beth's peppermint's pretty strong, like along the lines of Rose Girls. I don't know. What is this with? Creamy Palo Santo kind of tones it down and gives it a more smooth effect, but honestly, it's like more like a creamy peppermint. I'm not getting a whole ton of the pine cone, but you know, I'll let this cure for a little bit longer and you know, scents can change on warm. But right now I'm getting mostly like a creamy peppermint. That is Palo peppermint pine cones. Next, we have pine cones and spice sugar cookie, roasted pine cones blended with cinnamon buns and creamy frosting, a touch of pumpkin pie spice, and sugar cookies for a hint of sweetness. That sounds fun. Yeah, that is really good. Oh, pine cones and spice sugar cookie. I think, did she offer this in the fall or winter? I love the pine cones and spice, but I feel like when she adds the sugar cookies, it does tone down that spice where it's not so sharp. It gives it a bakery element, which of course I love. Yeah, I think I prefer this one over just the regular pine cones and spice. I like them both, but I like the sugar cookie with it. So that is so good. Next, we have salty butterscotch pine cones, yummy butterscotch, Bath and Body Works salted butterscotch type, blended with roasted pine cones. All right, so in the other sampler where I said the butterscotch was creamy and it was more of like a caramelly vibe instead of like straight butterscotch, this one is more butterscotch. And it definitely is salty. But it's not terrible. I feel like, you know, roasted pine cones makes everything better. If I don't like it, just throw some roasted pine cones in there and it'll be more appealing to me. But yeah, this one isn't terrible. It's not my favorite by any means, but it's not terrible at all. I will definitely warm it. Oh, okay, I remember. This one, she said didn't make the final list, and I was honestly kind of bummed about it. But I'm so excited that she included a bunch of it in every sampler. This is bourbon pine cones. I love bourbon and wax. French bourbon blended with roasted pine cones. I'm so excited to try this one, and I really hope that even though it didn't make the sampler, that she'll bring it to Oh my gosh. I lost my train of thought because it smells so good, but I hope that she brings this to, so you can order like larger bags. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to pick one. But y'all, this is good. Oh my goodness. Beth, I'm obsessed with this. It's like a warm, it's almost like sweet whiskey with roasted pine cone. French bourbon. It's like warm, but also a little hint of sweetness. That is yummy. I'm going to set this aside to melt like ASAP. All right, next up is Oh Christmas Tree. I've had this one before. It's really pretty. Roasted pine cones and Palo Santo. A tad heavier on the Palo, but so good. I don't know if she means a tad heavier than like the original version or just like way more. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's really pretty. Creamy, smoky pine cone. That's really nice. I'm mostly smelling the Palo. I guess she did go a little heavier on it. But I'm going to let this one cure because I'm not detecting a whole ton of roasted pine cone. But maybe it just needs to get a little bit stronger and cure for a little bit longer. That is a Christmas tree. I know I loved it. I've melted it several times. Next, we have lavender pine cones. Sweet lavender, roasted pine cones, and marshmallows, vanilla sea salt, driftwood, and a hint of s'mores. So sweet lavender, roasted pine cones, and beach nights. Yes, please. That sounds amazing. Oh, wow. That smells really good, though. Lavender, roasted pine cones, and beach nights. It smells so good. It's kind of more woodsy vibes. I don't know if it's just more of the pine cone. Sweet lavender. I'm not getting a whole ton of lavender. I don't know if her lavender is just when you mix it with the other things, it just adds more of a sweet element because I'm not getting the sweet lavender. What was the other one? Was it the Donut Shop Palo? I didn't get like heavy lavender. Very nice, though. That is beautiful. Okay. Next, we have masala chai and cinnamon pine cones. Nutty and spicy masala chai, freshly baked cinnamon buns, and roasted pine cones. Ooh, that is nice. I was not expecting this. So I was expecting this to be just like Spice City because chai sometimes can be really heavy spice. This is a creamy, it's almost giving me like an eggnog. It's really sweet, creamy, and I am getting that nutty note. I mean, it is a little bit spiced, but to me, it's more sweet and nutty. It's gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, this is not an eggnog oil, but it's giving me eggnog vibes. If you picked this up, let me know if you feel the same. It's not overly spicy like at all. It's gorgeous. Wow, that is so good. Yeah, I love that. Masala chai and cinnamon pine cones. Next, we have strawberry musk and pine cones. Strawberry musk is strawberry pound cake and icy vanilla woods blended with roasted pine cones. Yes, please. I love strawberry musk, so this is going to be so good. I just know it. Oh, yeah. Man, that is so nice. Like, I just want to dive in here and live in there. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay. So the first thing I smell is the strawberry pound cake. I do get the icy vanilla woods and the pine cones, but I feel like the strawberry pound cake is there front and center. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. And then the last one is called Dreamy Pine Cones. Dreamy Marshmallow Clouds, which I think is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, Bath & Body Works type, blended with roasted pine cones. Oh yeah, that's Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. That creamy, like body care vibes with roasted pine cones. The more I smell it, the more of the roasted pine cone nut I get. But at first sniff, I really just smelled Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Oh, I'm not mad about this one at all. That is so good. It's just a warm, rich, like vanilla. That is really good with roasted pine cones. Dreamy pine cones. So that is everything from the pine cone sampler. Okay, I gotta move faster, you guys. Next, we've got the like Lavender and Speckles favorites. I think that's what she called it. Let me look on here. Lavender and Speckles favorite sampler. And I didn't pick this up originally. I went back in and got it because I was like, well, I have most of these scents, so I don't need to pick up the sampler. But then I was like, why not? I'm just going to pick it up. And these are just the perfect size if you want to share with your friends or family or just have at your disposal to just grab very quickly. So I was like, they're favorites for a reason. I like all these scents. I might as well just pick it up. All right, so first is Strawberry Musk, which is strawberry pound cake with iced vanilla woods. I love this scent so much. I feel like this is a favorite of everyone. It's just so good. I feel like you have opposite scents that work so well together. The sweet bakery of the strawberry pound cake, and you've got like a darker, woodsy, lavender-esque scent with it. And it's just the perfect combination. It just works. It smells great on cold, but this is one of those that when you warm it, it just comes alive and it's just the most beautiful scent. So good. Here's that Calm Nights. Okay. Calm Nights is Calm and Wild, which is sweet lavender and ice vanilla woods, and Beach Nights. But this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Beach Nights, ice vanilla woods, and sweet lavender. Gorgeous. I mean, this is such a pretty scent. And again, it doesn't scream like, ooh, lavender. It's blended so beautifully. And it's perfection. We have Donut Shop and Palo Santo, which I won't smell again since we just did the whole sampler. Cinnamon Sugar Donuts and Palo Santo. It's creamy. It's a little spicy, but also sweet. It's just, my beloved. So this will always hold a special place in my heart as like my number one favorite from Beth. Love it so much. This one is Frosted Lemon Pound Cake. Now, I don't know if I've ever had this one. I'm pretty sure I have, but it's been like a really long time. Me and Lemon Bakery are on a break right now. But sweet lemon pound cake with rich buttercream frosting and fresh lemon zest. I just wanted to smell it, and if I don't like it, I can give it to my mom. She loves Lemon Bakery, or my grandma or friend. Oh, that's so good. Oh man, that's really good. That smells so nice. It's sweet lemon. I feel like the zest though gives it a little bit of a zing. But yeah, that's really pretty. Her buttercream again is just, I might be able to warm that one. That's Frosted Lemon Pound Cake. That's really nice. Then we have Speckles Birthday Cake, which I adore. Birthday cake blended with sugar cookies, pecan waffles, cinnamon vanilla, and lots of Palo Santo. I mean, this is just one of those. I've got like a ton of the large bags, but I feel like it's never enough. My husband loves this one. I think this is his favorite one. Y'all, her Palo is just, it's top tier. It's every single thing. It's so good. It's creamy. It's like roasty, toasty, creamy, smooth. It's luxurious. Like, this is like sophisticated bakery right here. So good. Another favorite, of course, because this is the favorite sampler summer, duh. Beach Night Cookies. Marshmallows, vanilla, sea salt, driftwood, a hint of s'mores, marshmallow clouds. So it's basically Beach Nights, Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, and Sugar Cookie Royale. This is so good. It's like Beach Nights if Beach Nights were body care. Is Beach Nights body care? This is like a more creamy vanilla-y version of Beach Nights. Or if it was a perfume, this is what I would want it to smell like. Phenomenal blend. So next up is Mountain Espresso. I was very late to the game on this blend. Unique blend of citrus, cinnamon, blue sage, amber, tonka, cedarwood, and espresso. Now those notes do not speak to me. They just don't. I mean, I like espresso, okay. I like amber and tonka, but like the blend of these, I was just like, I don't know. But y'all, This blend, it is very unique and it's so pretty and it is a banger. This blend is like, it's like you're outdoors first thing in the morning. It's kind of a brisk, crisp morning. You're camping in the woods, sipping your coffee. It's like outdoorsy. The citrus, a little bit of citrus gives it a brightness. It's woodsy. It's got a little bit of cinnamon. It's just very complex. There's a lot going on, but it doesn't seem that way in the blend. It's very smooth. It's very complex, and it's amazing. The espresso doesn't take over. You can smell it. But it's just a beautiful combination. It's one of those scents I feel like you just have to smell it and then decide. So like if you've never smelled this before, just pick up a small bag and see what you think, because it's so different. I haven't smelled anything else like this in Vendor Wax, period, and I think that's what makes it so special. Next we have Cake, Cake, Cake. Strawberries, pound cake, pumpkin, pecans, waffles, and birthday cake. So yes, please, all the cake. This is just sweet bakery goodness, like strawberry pound cake, pumpkin pecan waffles, and birthday cake. Say less. So good. If you like bakery, if you like strawberry pound cake, like this is for you. Like you need this in your life. That is so yummy. I want to warm that. That's really nice. Next, we have pine cones and spice. Roasted pine cones blended with cinnamon buns and creamy frosting with a touch of pumpkin pie spice. So this is the same that was in the roasted pine cone sampler, except this one doesn't have the sugar cookies. And yeah, this is like a way spicier version. It's very cinnamon buns, and then the pumpkin pie spice. But it's nice, but it's spicy. So if you don't like spice, this one may not be for you. You could try the one with the sugar cookies because it really does tone it down quite a bit. But I really like this one. And then lastly, we have Cozy Barbershop, which is a favorite of Alexis. I know she really loves this one. Barbershop is basil leaf, bergamot, and woodsy spice. And then she blends that with fireside marshmallow. It's really nice. It's kind of, to me, sometimes Barbershop leans a little bit like minty, and I feel like I don't get that from this. The basil leaf gives it a freshness. It's like almost like a fresh, like man's deodorant, body wash, cologne, but it's not like heavy, if that makes sense. I'm doing a horrible job at describing this. It does lean masculine, but it's like fresh masculine, not aquatic, but fresh, outdoorsy masculine. It smells like sexy man. Yeah. It's really good. If you like masculine leaning scents, it's really good. But this is not the kind that will like give you a headache. It's really nice. It's fresh and fun. That's Cozy Barbershop, and that's everything from the Lavender and Speckles favorite sampler. And now we can finally get into the bags that I ordered. I will be right back. I'm going to try to sort them and see if I got any duplicates or what have you. So I'll be right back. So surprisingly, I did not get any duplicates. So yay me. I'm really trying not to do that. So let's start with large bags. I think I have 4. Yes. So first up, I have a strawberry musk, strawberry pound cake blended with a tiny bit of icy vanilla woods. And I'm not going to smell this again because I just smelled it in the favorite sampler, but I'm completely out of this scent and I was freaking out, honestly, because it's super good. And so I had to get a large bag to get me through the next month or two. I love this. It's one of those you can warm anytime and it just makes me happy. So when I can't think of something that I want to warm, this is a good one, a good go-to for me anyway, that I can warm. It's so nice. Next up is another favorite of mine, G's PB&J. I feel like this scent right here kind of opened the door for me with peanut butter and jelly type of scents. I had never really had good luck with them. They were too floral for me. They were too this or too that. Best version is like perfection. This is peanut butter cookies, raspberry jam, sweet blackberries, marshmallow fluff, and fresh baked bread with a hint of funnel cake. So I think I may have one bag of this, but like I love this, y'all. It's different, okay? Like everybody's take on PB&J is different. You know, the Bath and Body Works dupe, and then, you know, vendors kind of try to like remake it, but hers is a favorite of mine. I think it's the raspberry and the blackberry. You get fresh baked bread. You get a little bit of that like doughy funnel cake. It's peanut butter cookies. It's not creamy peanut butter, which I also like. And then you get the marshmallow. It's good. I barely detect any peanut butter, which, I mean, I think I prefer. It's just a good one, you guys. I highly suggest you try that if you like these types of scents. That is G's PB&J. Next, I got a large bag of brown sugar, figs, and honey. Fig, orchid, brown sugar, vanilla, acacia honey, and sandalwood. I'm really into like fig and plum, and so I had to get another bag of this. It smells just like brown sugar and fig from Bath and Body Works to me, but a little bit better. Oh my gosh, that's so good. These blend so well together. I don't know if they're like all separate oils or one oil, but I'm obsessed. So good. I love that so much. Brown sugar, figs, and honey. And then my last large bag is pipe smoke and sugar cookies. Oh my gosh. Pipe tobacco blended with maple bourbon and sugar cookie royale. Say less. So good. I love this scent so much. Oh, it's so good. It's like a sweet tobacco, sweet warm bourbon, and sugar cookies. Killer combo. I'm obsessed. Pipe smoke and sugar cookies. I love it. Okay. Next are smaller bags. I got quite a few of these. The first one is cake, 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 which was also in the favorite sampler. Strawberries, pound cake, pumpkins, pecans, waffles, and birthday cake. Delicious. I love it. Next, we have So Sweet, which is a really good blend, but I haven't had it for some time. This is pumpkin pecan waffles mixed with white cake. And I picked it up before, but I haven't had it for a while. Oh man, that white cake is so rich and decadent. And the pumpkin pecan waffles doesn't take over. I feel like it's more of a 50-50. And even though it's 50-50, the white cake stands out to me because literally I smell it and I feel like I'm just eating a piece of white cake. It's like so rich. It's so authentic smelling to me. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That is so sweet. Okay, I don't think I've tried this one before, and I'm a little scared. This was sort of a wild card. This is lilac and fireside marshmallow. Fresh lilacs blended with sweet and smoky fireside marshmallows. So I'm not a floral person, but I love marshmallow fireside, and this is a favorite for a lot of people. So I just wanted to try it. I thought it would be good for spring. Yeah, it's definitely floral, which I knew it's lilacs, but it's kind of like a powdery floral, and then you get the sweet and smoky fireside marshmallow. I'm going to try it. I think this would be a really good bathroom scent, and if it's too much and gives me a headache, I'll just give it to my mom. Next is Bonfires by the Sea. I think Steph from the Scented Gemini really loves this one, and I'm pretty sure she's the reason I got this back in the fall pre-order. I didn't pick it up, and she was like, you need it. So I went back and got it, and it's really good. Salty ocean air blending with smoky, earthy cedar and pine. So it's like tree with salty sea air, right? Yeah. Or salty ocean air. Yeah, this is really unique. The cedar gives it a sweet vibe, like a sweet tree. The pine, I love pine. The cedar just sweetens it up a lot. And then you get that salty air. Yeah, this is really nice. A unique scent. It's fresh. It would be great for now. Honestly, you can melt this anytime, but I feel like this is going to be perfect for now. That is really nice. Bonfires by the Sea. Next, I got vanilla birch and honey. I don't know if I've ever had this one. Acacia honey, peach nectar, sweet mandarin, vanilla, and birch. Ooh, that's nice. I was kind of scared about the peach nectar. And I do smell it, but it's not screaming at me obnoxiously peach or anything. It just gives it a little more of a sweetness. And then you blend it with the vanilla birch, like that is gorgeous, honestly. And the mandarin, I was worried about that too, but it's just like a really, really sweet honey and then a really, really creamy woodsy birch. It smells like a bougie candle. That is gorgeous. I really need a bigger bag of this. The more I smell it, the more I love it. It's so unique. Oh my gosh. Yeah. If you like vanilla birch, like I think that you should try this one. This is good, y'all. Vanilla birch and honey. Yeah, I'm going to write that down. I need a bigger bag in the future. The next one is strawberry and vanilla birch. Strawberry pound cake blended with vanilla birch and Palo Santo. Don't know if I've had this one. I'm thinking that I have, but there's so many blends, I can't remember them all. Really, really pretty. Again, vanilla birch. Her vanilla birch oil is so good. And yeah, the addition of that Palo is so nice. Just zhuzhes it up next level, you know? Palo Santo just, I don't know, makes everything better. That is so yummy. Strawberry and vanilla birch. So good. Next, we have lavender buttercream, sweet lavender and vanilla buttercream. Simple and sweet. Y'all know I love a good lavender bakery, and I love her buttercream. That's really nice. Okay, so her sweet lavender to me is more of like a middle of the road lavender. Maybe that's why I can't really detect it in the blends. So if you don't like lavender, hers might be for you because it's very subtle. Some people's sweet lavender is like boom in your face, which I also don't really mind because I love sweet lavender. But I feel like hers is very calm and smooth. It's lighter. It's nice. It's very subtle. And that vanilla buttercream just shines. This is really nice. Oh, I love that. Sweet lavender and vanilla buttercream. That is really, really pretty. Okay, next up is all my favorite things. I have a large bag of this and I still got another bag, like a smaller bag, because this scent is everything. Strawberry pound cake, roasted pine cones, marshmallow fireside, and icy vanilla woods. Y'all, this scent right here is everything. So just today, earlier today, I posted on Beth's Facebook group and begged her to blend this right here with beach nights because I feel like that would be so bomb. But y'all, this is so good. Oh, it's so good. Get the roasted pine cones. I get the icy vanilla woods, strawberry pound cake, and then the marshmallow fireside's there, but it's not loud and proud. It's in the background. Oh my gosh. The icy vanilla woods to me is the star of this show. Oh, it's so good. Yep. All my favorite things is definitely a favorite of mine. Next up is just strawberry pound cake, sweet strawberries, lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and vanilla. I love Beth's strawberry pound cake and not mad about having another bag of just it by itself. Oh, it's so good, you guys. That lemon zest, I feel like just really sets it apart. It just gives it a little something extra. It just makes it different. It's so good. And it's not like it's overly lemon, but you can smell it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but anyway, if you've never tried Beth's strawberry pound cake, I highly recommend you should. Next is pipe tobacco and oak moss. I don't think I've had this one before either. This is pipe tobacco, oak moss, and amber. I love that pipe tobacco. It's very sweet. Oak moss is like a green fresh vibe. And the amber is a good just blender of the two together. It's like a light fresh. Be perfect for like a bathroom, bedroom. Next, I got Palo Santa, which is Donut Shop in Palo with roasted pine cones. Already smelled this one. Y'all know I'm obsessed with it. So I just, picked up another bag because why not? Also grabbed Palo Frosted Sugar Cookies, Buttercream Sugar Cookie Royale, and Palo Santo. Yes. Give me all the Palo Santo blends. So good, y'all. Palo Bakery. It's a beautiful buttercream. It's a beautiful sugar cookie royale. And the Palo Santo just, levels it up. It's beautiful. It's just kind of just like a standard Palo Bakery, but it's just next level. Okay, next we have strawberry fluff bread, strawberry pound cake, fluffy marshmallows, and zucchini bread. I think this was part of the strawberry pound cake sampler, and she was offering all of those scents in bigger sizes. Oh, that's good. That's really, really good. I love that zucchini bread. That's nice. If you like strawberry pound cake and you like zucchini bread, this is for you. This is so good. I warm a lot of strawberry pound cake in the spring and summer. Say I'm not a seasonal melter, but I kind of feel like I am. Or maybe I just crave certain scents at certain times of the year. I don't know. Okay, next up is a favorite of mine, fresh blueberry muffins and zucchini bread. I have really not been reaching for Blueberry Bakery a lot. I don't know why. But I will say my favorite way to warm blueberry is with zucchini bread. And this right here from Beth, like hers is so good. I think it's just because it's blueberry muffin. It's not like straight blueberry. So it's just so good. It's very sweet, bakery heavy with the zucchini bread. Oh my gosh. Really, really nice. And I love it on warm. And then the last bag I have here, if you're still with me, thank you. I know it's probably been about 3 days since I started this video. I'm so sorry. This is strawberry pound cake and Palo Santo, which is, I love Palo with strawberry pound cake. Yeah, this is just, it's beautiful. Strawberry pound cake, Palo Santo. It sounds so basic, but it's anything but when you warm it. So, so good. All right. So that's everything I got from Lavender and Speckles. Again, I'm really sorry that this video took a really long time. I was very chatty. I had a lot to say, but I feel like each bag deserves its moment, you guys. So while I was trying to hurry, I didn't really want to because I want to talk to you about these scents, right? Thank you guys very much for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Please let me know down below if we picked up any of the same scents. If you are going to pick up the Donut Shop Palo Santo sampler, please let me know that in the comments down below. I am dying to know what you think about it, what you think your favorite scent's going to be, what you're most excited about. Let me know. Sound off in the comments down below. Again, I will put the date and time of Beth's next opening. It's going to be February, I think, when is it? The 10th? Gosh, I don't even know, but I'm going to put all the information here on the screen for you as well as in the description box down below. I'll also link Beth's YouTube channel down below. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. Her and her husband, Matt, put out some great content, some behind the scenes of her shop. I love watching their vlogs. So y'all just run and go subscribe to her channel. Okay. So yeah, let me know if you participated in this pre-order and if you're going to participate in the next one. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video very soon. Bye.